Hi, Air Signs. It's Lulu. And today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. I am love. I am grounded in love. Okay. Thank you. Any information that you need is down below in the description box. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now then, let's hop in, air signs. Got the big girls out. These girls ain't let me down yet. Okay. Now, they all about energy and love. Okay. What information do you have for my beautiful earth signs? Okay. Earth signs is very demanding. Whatever it is that you are going through or growing through at this time is going to have you come up with a plan out of this world. You thought you had a plan. It's about to get, I told you. Look at this. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you. All right. Victory is assured. You may have even be celebrating a win here where you may have been counted out and they counted you in. You're in a deep space. You may be moving into a deep space of gratitude, deep appreciation for what it is that you have, who you are, where you are, just making it to the other end. Here, I'm seeing a lot of heart work here with this heart chakra coming out as well. Coming from a more compassionate space, connecting that heart, throat, third eye, crown, and the soul star chakra here, so that you can move with more gentleness, ease, and grace. You can come from a more assertive space, you know what I'm saying, and not have to over explain yourself or over simplify certain things and certain aspects of your maybe conversations with people. Okay. But I do feel that even though you have recently had a huge victory, that does not mean that you can rest upon your laurels. That does not mean that you can, the fight is over, right? Or the work is complete. There's still work to be done, right? And you don't see all of it here. With this appreciation card, you do see where things are blossoming in your life. Maybe even you have come out of your shell even more so here recently than ever. Okay. I also feel that there's a lot that is brewing in the background as long as you continue to be diligent and work toward what it is that you want, right? Someone may even be asking you for an apology when like there's some type of chaos or some type of challenge that may come up. I'm going to clarify it. But there may be something that comes in that that was unexpected, and it's pushing you more into coming from the heart space and being more generous or understanding or appreciative of the people that are around you, because you do move into this woman holding the heart energy. Okay, this is the matriarch, the mother of the family, someone who is very intuitive, someone who just knows what is needed before even saying what is needed, right? Someone saying what they need. You already know what they need, but you need, in this space, you're coming from a space of, let me allow them to ask me for help instead of me just helping, right? Slow down. All right, anytime I do earth signs, it be, whew, let's go up in there. All right. Clarify this victory that the air signs recently had. Yeah, victory over sadness, depression, anxiety, anything that would have brought you to a space of having to take a deeper look at yourself, your surroundings, and how you are in this world for real. Okay. Okay, it looks like a cell phone in there. It looks like a cell phone up in there. I don't think you can see it. It's in there. So there may be something that you saw online or will be seeing online, or some type of information coming to you or that came to you that had you looking at things a certain way and put you in a hole of sadness, right? Or a hole of not really being sure of yourself or what you are doing, or why did you deal with that person or this person, or why did you make the financial whatever it was, right? You got victory over that. You got victory. Some of you may have been depressed and got over you are a victor in that space, but it's still calling for you to continue to work on those things that came up and how that triggered you, so that you won't be triggered by the same things again, or you'll be able to react or respond in a different space moving forward. What is this? There's going to be some type of fulfillment over, you're going to gain clarity over a broken heart, broken decision, broken marriage, broken relationship. There's something that you are it's taking you into a deeper space of gratitude and realizing that when you are thankful for even the smallest of things, it can bring some of the biggest blessings, right? It's just living from that space, you see. Clarify this heart chakra. This is Archangel Raphael. Yeah, there's some kind of information. This is something you read, something you read, something you sign. This maybe have to do with inheritance. This has something to do with innovation. But overall, this is getting to the bottom of something that, getting to the bottom of something and standing your ground. She is standing on the paper, bitch. Okay, this is a businesswoman handling things from the perspective of also using this, like you're using this nurturing side, but also this is a lot of earth energy as well. You are very adamant about how you move in this world and not allowing yourself to be hurt in the ways that you have in the past or be victimized in the way that you have in the past. This is signing agreements. This may be a NDA. This may be some type of contract that needs to be signed here and not coming from a space like, even if it's a divorce. I had to pick that up for y'all. Even if it's a divorce or, this may be a divorce. This may be something that has to do with you pouring out your heart. Someone putting you in your heart space or putting you deeply into your feminine energy. And it's like, okay, how did I even get to that space? I don't usually move like that. But it's like now you are moving in a space where you are more balanced. And they're taking you there with the yin and yang, right? You may see 222 a lot. This is a lot of healthy friendships and relationships coming in, but also a healthy relationship with yourself as well that is coming in, okay? Now, you do have this all tied up under this victory and this situation with this woman. It could be that you are dealing with a water sign woman or the matriarch of your family or something like that, and you are undecided on how to move forward with certain opportunities that may be available to you, or even express how you're about to walk into a different part of your life. And again, it goes back to the beginning. If you can't explain it simply, then you know what I mean? Or if you have to oversimplify something for certain people when you know that based on the conversations that you've had with them and where they are in their life, some stuff, you shouldn't have to do that with certain people, right? I guess it just depends on the person, because a lot of times when you try to explain stuff to people have been on misunderstanding. And also it's important to remember that people have their preconceived notions of you and how you move or how you're going to react to these opportunities, or it may even be that you're caught up in trying not to be an opportunist. You're not taking opportunities that are available to you because there's some type of conditioning from when you were younger that has to do with using people, right? If an opportunity is presented to you and you know it's in alignment with your assignment, it's not that you're using anyone. You're using the opportunity that the person is presenting to catapult you to where you need to be and not where you don't, and taking you from where you don't want to be. So let me clarify this. Someone is trying to get out of a situation that's going to break a lot of people's heart, that you are leaving the situation behind. They are more upset about it than you. They don't know that you're doing something for the betterment of you and yourself, right? That goes again with self-care, self-love, and doing the best that you can to try and explain this to these people, but they're not getting it because something has ended, and they're moving you into this space of being open to allowing it to end, because new things can only be coming to your life when you release and let go of old things, right? Old ways of being, old ways of doing, old jobs, careers, or connections, or conditioning, or programming. It's time for you to step out of it. So, silver lining, important paper. This is a message coming across the airways. I clarified this world card. So this is something that's some communication that is coming in that you want to make sure that you check your spam folders. You want to make sure that you do your follow-ups and stuff like that with people at job interviews or what have you, or something about bidding at the auction or something like that, right? So it's important for you to, there's something that you need to sign, or there's something coming through. Someone may be mailing you or emailing you or something like that, something that may be heartbreaking. Mischievous person. Watch the water sign video, because a lot of there's someone been stalking and lurking on the water signs, okay? So this mischievous person may be putting something out on the airwaves to try and hurt you, but they're saying that as long as you make self-care a priority, you'll be able to deal with anything that you need to. This may not even be something that you have to deal with. Let me clarify here. This may not even be something that you even have to deal with. It'll be lost in the universe. It'll be lost. The act in itself that came to try to deter you, because this is you ending something. Again, it goes with someone trying to keep you from an opportunity, whether it's mental conditioning or someone actually trying to keep you from this opportunity. When you relax in your feminine, you relax and get into balance out your masculine and feminine, you'll be able to make proper decisions and know that it's time. Someone is here cloaked at night, right? This may be moon gazing, stargazing, or what have you. Whatever it is, there's a revelation that is coming, that it's time for you to let things be where they are. But overall, this may be this mischievous person trying to cloak their identity, cloak that they trying to put something out that so it won't come back to them, but it's going to be revealed to you who this is trying to defame you. And see, the wheel, the world and the wheel, baby, the world and the wheel. Good luck, karma, positive life cycles, destiny, a turning point. You are evolving as long as you stay on the high road of this. Yeah, because someone misused their power. There's a misuse of power here. There's some inner deceit and some manipulation from a king of swords in reverse. They're trying to stop you, but they can't. It may be a bad police officer, a bad judge, bad judgment of character, and you just got over it and got through it, and this is a turning point in your life. You're moving into this Queen of Cups. I really feel it. This may be someone who nurtures your spirit, because it's crossing the heart and all of this. As long as you step deeper into love and connect with your spiritual and your grounded side, you won't have to worry about this, okay? Yeah, told you, justice. I'm just gonna stop pulling cards. Shit, I said what I said. Justice, fairness, truth, cause and effect, law. Okay, it is what it is. So whatever it is that is owed to you is about to be repaid to you tenfold. Whatever it is that you've gone through in the past that you may have felt like you were held back on some things, baby, wait, not today. Our signs getting what it is that they worked for, they paid for energetically, they paid for in their soul. It's time for some new. Money flows to me freely. The more I have, the more I can give. Money flows to me freely. The more I have, the more I can give. My nails growing. Money flows to me freely. The more I have, the more I can give. I'm just saying. And even if it's not money that you want to affirm, love flows to me freely. Okay? Justice flows to me freely. The more justice that I have, knowing that I'm doing the right thing for the right reason, the more I will receive. That's just that on that. And the more I'll be able to give. Clarify this woman holding the heart. This is emotional intelligence. A lot of you have been through some things that you look at your feelings or your emotions differently now. The ego speaks, the soul sings, the heart listens. I'm just saying. You lined up, baby. You lined up like a taper fade. So the ego speaks. You are anchored. There's an anchor in that heart. You have anchored your heart, and now that your emotional intelligence, you have developed probably beyond what most of the people in your family have. You broke the generational cycle. You broke the curse, and now you don't know how to relate to certain people, and you have to go ahead and let that go. You are no longer confined by the, no longer being confined mentally, right? Because there may have been someone playing games with your, playing games with you telepathically. There may have been someone who tried to get you caught up into some things or take a lot from you, but you appreciate the small things, and that's when I'm telling you things flow. Now here's the thing, the kicker. A shitstorm, right? By you moving into this space, by you getting more in tune with your star player and releasing things that no longer serve you, and then you have the wheel and the world showing you that as long as you continue to take the high road, high path, you will be okay, no matter what happens, right? So with this ending comes a lot of crying. With this ending comes not only crying from you, but crying from people around you. A lot of people that were holding on to you. Now, here's the thing. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. You want to know if you tell somebody no. Okay? When you tell people no, you realize who they really are. You tell somebody no, you see where you are in their life. If you try to explain certain things to people like this ain't the time, or you explain all this to them and it goes with that no, sometimes like that goes back to trying to, over explain. No means no. right? And I really feel like with you growing out of who you were and having to release some things and let some things go and change for the better, this is going to cause a hiccup. This is going to cause a lot of destruction. People trying to destroy your happiness, your peace. People trying to knock you off balance. It may not even be just people. It may just be situations that occur that try. Because anytime you got major change in your life, anytime you are stepping more fully into your truth, there's always going to be something. You know what I'm saying? And just try not to be that person that, damn, I just can't win for losing. No, I can win because of losing. Huh? Little hummingbird in a hurricane. Remember your true north and you will not lose your way. In a hurricane, ain't that water right there? Right? You know, sometimes people can try to guilt you into being who you were. You already grew out of that. You're a grown ass woman or man right now. You're balanced. Huh? You forgave and forgot. The only way that you need a rear view is for clear views to make sure that you don't go through the same shit again. If it triggers you, something new triggers you in an old way, you figure it out as you go. That's what the 90-day journal mindfulness do for you. All right. Money flows to me freely. The more I have, the more I can give. The peacock cannot see the magnificent beauty on display, but dances and fans its tail in their way. Let me tell you something. Something about people crying and clapping. Crying, clapping, and saying thank you. Crying, clapping, thank you. I'ma cry, I'ma clap, I'ma say thank you. I'ma cry, clap, say thank you. Move forward. For true healing to be possible, I need to get out my own way. Okay? Because sometimes it's not other people that's in the way. You got a clear view. See how those hands are? When you know how when photographers try to get a good angle, like, okay, let's see. Find your focus. Find what you need to concentrate on. Don't let nobody tell you what you need to concentrate on. Because don't nobody live your life but you. Even if you're in a close-knitted relationship, you got to know who you are independently and how you see what the vision is for you, yourself, and who you are in the relationship. You are separate, whole, and unique. Thank you. That's it. Now, let me tell you something. Let's read them backwards, honey. Because that was a lot of cards came up out of there. Now, yep. Gratitude is the attitude. Deep appreciation for what you have gone through, but knowing that you still have what it takes to till your garden and make things happen. And the beauty of this card is that she has this one thing that she's planted and she's smelling this flower like, okay, it blossomed, this bloom, didn't love it, love it. She doesn't realize there's so much behind her that is coming up to her view, for her to see, for her to enjoy. Okay. Victory, again, assured. As long as you stay in the attitude of gratitude. You know what I mean? Greed, envy, jealousy, fear, anxiety. Things that hold the ego has to try to hold you in the space that you are forever. That's how people get stuck in their ways. That's how people, not necessarily as much, but yeah, arrested development comes a lot with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Getting caught in that pattern and don't know how to get out of it. It cycles out every year and you just don't want to wake up and stand up for yourself. Victory is assured because you've done that work. Yeah. Getting out of your mind and on your feet. Try not to be bound to watch the contracts that you sign. Try not to sign any verbal contracts. Try not to make verbal agreements that is going to be hard for you to have to make up all these, trying to figure out all these different ways to get out of contracts that you promised somebody that you would do. You know, just go ahead and weigh it up real quick or let them know that, hey, I'll get back to you when I have time to go over the details, or I do have a lot on my plate. I have to check my itinerary before I can even make a decision if you're not sure. But it's important for you not to get caught up in any situations in your life right here that will stop you from being your true you, stop you from being that airy, because that's what I try to tell people. Air signs, we need to be free, okay? We need to be out and, you know, we need mental stimulation and, you know, explore all these different things. Air is, you know, it's just air. I'm not an astrologer. I play one on TV. The heart. Okay, being more compassionate and releasing yourself of things that may cause you issues in your later life. So if you have any bitterness, grief stricken, I don't tell people how to handle their grief. because I know what it's like. I grieved somebody for 25 years, so I know what it's like. But at the end of the day, you want to be, this is self-acceptance and accepting what has happened and knowing that there's nothing you can do to change the past. A lot of times people drink the poison and hope somebody else die from it. Like, no, that ain't how this works. You're killing yourself drinking the poison and holding on to all of the hurt and the pain. And you want I want something to happen to them. I want this and I want that and I need justice on this, that, and the other. They almost dead anyway. So when are you going to, go ahead and try to go get some therapy, counseling, or whatever and figure it out? Let it go. New beginnings, a new worldview, a lot of communication. Some of you may even be turning up some of your marketing strategies or taking some type of courses, classes, or seminars this winter so that you can prepare yourself for big things next year, okay? Yeah. Passive logic, coming from a space of being relieved of having to over provide or under nurture. You're balancing it out, okay? Shitstorm, right? This may be an actual storm that is coming in and you already smelled it, you already saw it, you already, because nowadays since HARP, I gotta start spelling that out, bitch. Nowadays, since we have so much manipulation in the atmosphere, what I notice is that since we can't, like, sometimes you can smell it's about to rain, you can smell it, but there's so much going on with the chemicals, the pollution, and HAR, thank you, there's hard for us to keep up with what's going on. So now it's the energy of, because see, they can try to manipulate energy, but when you in tune with your star player, you can just go outside and just know something is amiss. So it's a different way of us looking at it now, because we have moved into the age of Aquarius and we are a little more advanced, or stepping more into, because we've been advanced, but we're stepping more into our connection and how advanced we are. So now, you're going to see this coming before it even comes. Sit with calm clarity, right? Prepare for the worst, okay? This is heartbreaking news or heartbreaking information that may be coming in about a water sign or a family member. Go ahead and brace yourself here. Anytime I get news, because it's been a long year of a lot of things happening and going on, so you brace yourself, right? Make peace with whatever is going to happen or could happen and move forward. All right. I'm Lulu I Love. This has been a beautiful presentation for the air signs. Thank you.